Hello everybody, thank you for coming to this week's video blog here at California Realty Training. So glad to see you. Hoping to bring some good real estate information to you so you can take it on to your new real estate career and make things happen. This week's video blog is going to be on types of representations for your listings. Alright, the one that's most typical, the one that maybe you don't want to touch, the one that you might think about, but let's get these things clear because it can get a little confusing. We'll try to make it nice and clear for you. First type of listing agreement that I want you to be aware of. In fact, this is the one that I want you to use 100% of the time, if possible. Got it? This one's called the exclusive authorization and right to sell. I want you to remember that. Exclusive authorization and right to sell. Key term here. Key terms. Right to sell. Right to sell. Right to sell. What does this listing mean? It means you are the only one that has the right to sell this property. When you have this listing signed between you and your seller, you have you and your seller and you guys sign this contract, exclusive authorization and right to sell, you are guaranteed commission. As long as you find somebody who wants to buy this house. If you find somebody who's ready, willing, and able, you are guaranteed commission. You have this listing. Yay, how am I going to sell this listing? How am I going to sell this house? I'm going to put on the MLS, and I'm going to offer some of my commission to another agent. If they bring me a buyer, I'm going to give them some of my commission. That's called a cooperating broker. Hey, anybody out there who brings me an offer on my listing, I'll give you half of my commission. That's called a cooperating broker. What type of listing? Exclusive authorization, right to sell. I get the right to sell. I have the right and the ability to go out and share this listing with everybody. But at the end of the day, I'm going to get paid. And if I want to divide my benefit, if I want to divide my commission with the cooperating broker, I'm entitled to do so. Now that's how it's typically done. We want to share this listing with the whole wide world, with the entire real estate community. And we want all the agents to bring us an offer. And if they do, you're going to give them, of course, a share of your commission. That's called exclusive authorization right to sell. Another one that I don't want you to get confused with is called exclusive agency. Now, it also has that key word there, exclusive, just like the one that we just discussed. It also has that keyword exclusive, but don't be fooled. Exclusive agency is different than exclusive authorization right to sell. What's the difference? Exclusive agency, it's the same type of scenario. You're the only one that is entitled to sell it. You're the only one that's going to be guaranteed commission when you find a buyer who's ready, willing, and able. However, there's one difference, and this difference is huge. This difference is this. The seller, the owner of this property, the one that just hired you, he can be your competition. If he finds a buyer, he doesn't owe you anything. If he finds a buyer or she finds a buyer, if the owner finds a buyer, they owe you nothing. So in reality, they are your competition. If they go to work that day and they happen to be talking to Joe, their buddy, at lunchtime, they're having lunch, they're having some sandwiches, and they start discussing the sale of his house. And he says, hey, Joe, how you doing? Hey, buddy, how you doing? They're having a good conversation. You know, I'm selling my house. And the buddy says, well, hey, I want to buy it. I'll buy it. I'll make you an offer. Well, the owner made the deal. The owner put this together. The owner found the buyer. So you as an agent, kaput, you didn't do anything. And because you did sign this exclusive agency agreement, you didn't sign the right to sell. You only signed this exclusive agency. The owner is entitled to compete with you. And he did, and he won. So you might not want to use that contract. Don't use it. Stick to the first one that we discussed. Another one I want you to be aware of, and it's somewhat popular, but not used often, but can be, don't be fooled, know something about it, is the open listing. Now, mind you, all these listings are relationships. The stronger the bond, of course, the better the relationship. Exclusive authorization and right to sell, the first one we discussed, complete commitment. Complete commitment. There is no competition between the owner and the agent. The owner says, here, agent, take this house, please sell it, it's all yours. That's a beautiful relationship. The exclusive agency, it's a relationship, it's solid, but the owners can still compete. The open listing is like, hey, agent, you're not the only one I'll be seeing, huh? I'll be seeing you and that agent and that agent and that. It's an open relationship. Who wants to have an open relationship? I don't know. Maybe some people do, but that's not the way it usually works. You want a commitment, especially in a professional environment like real estate. An open listing is the owner. This is when the owner says, hey, agent, I'll hire you. And agent number 2, I'll hire you. Agent number 3, I'll hire you. 4, 5, 6, I'll hire everybody in this room who's an agent. I'm only going to pay the one that brings me an offer. Now, do you think they're all going to go out and spend money advertising? I mean, would you spend advertising if you're not guaranteed commission? Of course not. Because all of these agents who have been hired on an open listing aren't guaranteed commission. The majority of the time, they're not going to put forth any effort into this relationship. If you want the most secure relationship that's extremely binding, and you both understand that it's going to be a solid commitment from the day you sign that contract, I want you to consider, and if I were you, only use the exclusive authorization right to sell. Keywords there, right to sell. If you don't see those words, right to sell, on top of that contract, I wouldn't use it. Solid relationship creates what? A bond. Bonds create what? Respect. Respect creates what? Success. And understand that you're both bonded together. There are other types of listing agreements. These are the three probably most popular ones. The one that's used probably 99.9% of the time is the exclusive authorization right to sell. Got it? Seller says, here, agent, make it happen. I want nothing to do with it because I don't know what I'm doing. The second one, of course, is the exclusive agency, where the owner says, hey, I'll sign this one, but if I find a buyer, I don't need you, so I don't pay you. And the third, of course, is the open relationship one, the open listing, which is rarely used, but if it is, it was offered to me once, and I said, I don't do those kind of things. I don't offer that type of listing in my career, so I didn't use it. I didn't want to even bother with it. Now, you get to make that decision whether you're going to use it or not. Again, which was the best one that's going to benefit you? Exclusive authorization right to sell. Hope this helps understand better the contracts you'll be using in real estate career, and I'm hoping you all the best, all right? If you have any questions or concerns, give us a call or leave it down below a comment, and we'll be more than happy to get back to you. Have a great day. Don't forget to subscribe.